Hello and welcome back to Random Fandom, the podcast where oh, hang on a minute, not just I anymore. It's been a long summer. I was evaluating the tactics and the formations that we've been playing, and I've dipped into the transfer market. And I went out and I found a guest that's been on here twice and is coming back now as co-host. So welcome back, John.
Hello, how are you?
Yeah, I'm good. This is going to be different. So, gonna have two of us bantering about random teams, which I think is going to be pretty cool. So, thank you so much for agreeing to join me and come aboard Random Fandom. I mean, you were okay in pre-season. We'll see how it goes when you make your debut properly now.
Fantastic.
So what we're going to do, same spirit as always. It's still going to be random teams, but what me and John will do is people were a little bit shy trying to come on and talk about their teams with me. And I had some people message me saying, oh, yeah, I've been to that. I watched that team, or I've been to a game, or I've got some stories or favorite players. I just don't really want to come on. So we're going to randomly pick a team. We have a supercomputer to randomly pick us a team, and then we'll spam social media for anybody that's a fan of them that can send us in kind of stories, mailbag style. If you're a bit shy about coming on, me and John will just read your stuff out. We'll do a bit of research into the team. We'll follow that team for a couple of weeks and see how we go. So, and any kind of teams you're hoping that the supercomputer doesn't throw up, John? Who don't you want to follow for the first 2 weeks of the season?
As long as we avoid Arsenal, I think I'm going to be pretty happy.
So just as a reminder for everyone, Johnny is a Liverpool fan, so we've got Liverpool and Arsenal coming together to randomly review teams and see how we go. Um, but you had a great idea. You've set us up a fantasy league.
Yes, I've played for the last 5 years with my mates, and I thought it'd be a great idea to create this random fandom community and get our listeners to get involved.
Yeah,
So
definitely. Yeah, yeah. We had a pint the other day, and you came up with the idea, and you set the league up for us last night. And we've already got like over 20 teams participating, which is like amazing. Amazing on one hand. There's 20 people to beat me, I guess. I got this, I got this horrible feeling you're going to be at one end of the table and I'm going to be down the other end fighting off relegation.
you're going to have to get in the Champions League places.
Otherwise I get
Balls
kicked
them
off
up.
as a. If you follow us on any kind of social, go to the fantasypremierleague.com, get yourself a team in, and it's IAYGF4 is our joining code, but it's the links are on our socials. So please join because it'll be sort of great to watch you all beat me and probably not John. I just got this feeling you're going to win it, and I'm already dreading the whole season of just watching you just crow over at me for the whole year. Going, oh, look at me, what are you doing down there, Rob?
I did incredibly well on my first season. When I was brand new to it, I was top of the league. I was like, in almost top of the Liverpool group. And since then, every year I've got worse and worse and worse. So it doesn't matter if it's your first year. Yeah, I encourage everyone to join and let's see if we can beat Rob.
I did it years ago. I used to run one when I big shout out to the guys back in Prudential in Reading. We did a brilliant office fantasy football. I loved it. We used to have a proper like auction where only one person could own each person. So like only one person could add Thierry Henry or Ronaldo or whatever. We'd get the beers in, get pizza in, and just kind of go at it all night to thrash out our teams. But
That's how the Americans do their football draft, right?
yeah, yeah, I think it is. And there's something to be said about doing that, where you end up spending way too much of your budget on a player you don't really want, and then hopefully at the end get like a gem that everybody forgot about for about a quid. But yeah. So we're recording on Thursday night. We're going to preview the new season a little bit because while we are going to throw our net wide over the top, we can start off randomly picking teams from the top 7 tiers of English football, mainly because that's as far as the app I use, FOTMob, tracks scores for. So if we're going to pick a team, I like to be able to watch the scores, get involved. So yeah, top 7 tiers, we will pick a random team out. But before then, it's Thursday night. Premier League's back tomorrow. Your Liverpool are kicking the whole season off at home to Bournemouth. I mean, come on. I mean, it's just a fix, isn't it? Giving you a nice little cushy home tie like that to start the season.
Well, it would have been tough, but we stole Kirkes, so that's going to make it easier.
Oh, what's your thoughts on Liverpool this year then?
Um, I think we've improved the first 11, but the squad's weaker. So um, it's going to take time to gel. I saw in pre-season that it's very promising. The new people coming in, Verts looks amazing. Ekatike looks a fantastic player, but they're not all gelling yet. So it might be a painful first few games getting to know each other because it's a lot of changes for a league winning team. Um, but
Yeah,
yeah,
and
I
they
think
all
once
say it's they all say it's difficult to defend a title as well. Not
yes, yes, we haven't done it since what 82, 82 for Liverpool. I think it is.
is it really?
I think so.
Oh,
I'm close with that. It might be 82 or 83, but yeah.
silver linings. Then I'll take that if you're not very.
We've only won it twice, so yeah.
Yeah,
Since
I'm looking at Arsenal and thinking I'm doing the same thing I do every year for the past few years. Since we've kind of got back into the title conversation, I've started every year with the giddy optimism that this will be our year. Um, so we'll see. We've got some good signings. I think squad depth is better than it has been over recent seasons. We're almost getting to two in a position. So if the first choice gets injured, it's not such a drop off to the covering one. But difficult start. We seem to play everybody in the first 5 games. I think we play we play City. We've got United away as well on the opening day, which is
yeah, it's a
crazy.
tough
So
fixture.
yeah,
What do you think of Gokaregs?
do you know what? I don't know. I'm always wary of unproven Premier League players because you never know what's going to happen. You can get um, the one like Haaland the other year where he came in and everybody went, oh, well, he might not adapt to the English league, and then scored about 20 hat tricks in 2 games. And everybody went, yeah, okay, he's adapted. And then you get ones that just take a while to
Mm-hmm.
bed in. So I don't know.
Nunes.
We needed a striker. We've got a striker. So let's just see how it goes, I guess. But I don't think it's just going to be us. I think City and Chelsea are going to have a big say in the title fight as well this year. What do you reckon?
Yeah, they look very good. City are always a danger, aren't they? And Chelsea are just going crazy in the transfer market. But they've finally got a decent striker in Pedro, so I think
And
that was the major missing piece because
well,
Jackson
also in yeah. So go on.
because Jackson wasn't doing it, was he?
Oh no, he's
Oh,
been linked with everybody at the moment. Everyone's sniffing around Jackson, and why would you? Because he just looks like one of those brilliant players one moment that you think is going to win the Ballon d'Or, and then the next 3 games looks like he's never played the sport before. He's one of those really frustrating players, I think, that can do it and then just go AWOL for a while. But
mm,
yeah, but the thing about Chelsea that worries me is that they were a bit like hit and miss when they had like a gazillion players and he didn't seem to know what his first 11 was. And he was changing it all the time. They were sort of not really pulling it together, but now he's sort of settled a bit more. And the Club World Cup thing, even though that's not a real cup, um,
this is dreadful, isn't it?
yeah, yeah. Don't even get me started on that rant about that tournament. And I know people will say, "Oh, yeah, if Arsenal won it, it'd be different." It wouldn't. It still just feels like a made-up tournament to me.
Yeah.
But anyway, I'm worried that Chelsea. So what's your top four?
Well, I think it's definitely going to be the top four. Will definitely be those four clubs. It's going to be City, Chelsea, Liverpool, Arsenal. I keep changing my mind every day. I said I said in reverse order. I said City, Liverpool, Arsenal, with Chelsea winning it in the pub, didn't I?
You did, yeah, because you're giving me grief for being second yet again, but this time it'd be second to a different team. Yeah, thanks.
Which would be hilarious in itself. That would be the only thing funny about Liverpool coming third. But I don't know if Liverpool if the players can adapt and work out each other's games early on, could we do it again? Could Liverpool do it again?
I
Yeah.
see you're joining me on giddy optimism train then, are you? You're recovered from the
It's
pub the other day.
the start of the season, isn't it? It's everyone's overly optimistic with their team, I think. Wait till
Do you
we're a
think?
couple of games in.
Yeah. Do you think they should do on the opening day though the same they do on the closing when everybody plays at the same time? Because I hate waiting
Oh,
until
yeah.
Sunday for Arsenal to play.
No, they should absolutely do that, shouldn't they? But it wouldn't really work for American TV, and seeing as we're both in America, I've changed my mind. No, they shouldn't. They should definitely stagger it so we can watch it and enjoy an entire weekend of football.
Yeah, I just have to kind of hope that there's no really important meetings that get booked around 3 o'clock tomorrow afternoon. At the moment, it's looking good, but we'll see. I'm sure you're all sorted for watching it.
Absolutely, yes. I will be joining the Liverpool Supporters Club in Collinsville. A shout out to the Grindstone Taverns. If anyone is listening and wants to go down there, um, yes, that's where the Liverpool Supporters Group meets. And yes, I'll be partaking in a beverage or two.
Would
Here we
I be
go.
welcome if I turned up wearing an Arsenal shirt?
Probably not. But probably the same thing without the Arsenal shirt, though, I would imagine.
Look at this. What is it? About 15 minutes into the first episode, and you've also already started coming at me. There we go. There it is. Right. Okay. As this is a podcast not dedicated to talking about the Premier League, but we probably will. I'm imagining that as we will give the weekly winners, as we give updates on our fantasy league, we won't help but be able to dip into any of the major stories that have been going on, especially probably if Arsenal are doing better than Liverpool or vice versa. I'm sure that's going to come up a couple of times. So we will kind of just keep an eye on the Premier League. Spirit of this whole podcast is about random teams. So, like I say, we are now going to use the highly sophisticated Random Fandom supercomputer to pick us a team from the top 7 tiers of English football. If you happen to support that team, you are also more than welcome to volunteer and come on and chat with me and John about your fandom if we can convince someone to come on. If we can't, it'll be like we said earlier, mailbag approach. Just send us in your stories, favorite players, what have you, and we'll keep an eye on this. We're probably going to do this every 2 weeks, unless we get all excitable and we pop a random weekly one in there every now and again. We'll see how it goes. But are you ready for the supercomputer draw, John?
I'm a little bit nervous. A little bit nervous. Here we go.
Let me just fire up the supercomputer. So here we go. I could just leave that on loop. That plays for as long as we want that to play. But okay. Are you ready to know who we're going to be going after?
Yeah, I feel like
Okay.
we should be drawing balls out of the.
I mean, it's on a spreadsheet, so I haven't really got a ball, but we can pretend there's a ball that I'm opening right now if you're like, ooh, and it's, ooh, from the 4th tier of English football, from League Two, we will be following Barrow. There you go. The
Barrow.
mighty Barrow. I don't even know anything about
Fantastic.
Barrow. There we go. So that is who we're going to be following. So we will be pumping that out to social media. If you are a Barrow fan and you know anything about Barrow, you've been to see them, you're a lifelong fan, you've just, I don't know, you've got a favorite player or a favorite memory, then just send it on in. We will mailbag it. We will be watching them. I'm going to have to bring up Hot Mob now to see who Barrow have got tomorrow, or even just this weekend to see what game we're going to have to be keeping an eye on here, John. Just pad for me while I'm looking. Uh,
Barrow.
You ever seen them? Yeah, have Liverpool ever played Barrow?
Um, Not that I can remember. Um, I certainly haven't been to Barrow.
No, neither have I. Okay, so what are we August 16th? They will be
Not.
at home. Start with a home game, Notts County.
Oof, it's a tough one, isn't it? It's a tough.
I love the way you say "oof," like you've got some in-depth knowledge of what the League Two table looks like at the moment. Um,
Notts County. I mean, they're very, very big club for League Two, aren't they?
they are, and where we are right now is 2 games have been played in League Two. Oh dear, Barrow. Oh,
Is it not looking
sorry,
good?
Barrow fans, I'm not laughing, but Barrow are basically joint bottom on 0 points. They're just off the bottom because Crawley and Barnet have got -4, and Barrow and Cheltenham have got -3. But Notts County drew a game and lost a game, so they're on a point. So I believe in Barrow. this could be. And then midweek or five, whenever it is, a few days later, they're away to Harrogate. So there's a couple of winnable games there, I think, for the mighty Barrow. We'll
Not, not bad. I used to go to Underhill to watch Barnet, and I see Barnet at bottom of that league, so it's not terrible for Barrow. They're above at least Barnet.
yeah. So there. Well, let's have a look. What's the? I got to look at the squad now. We're going to be looking for. I think the last starting 11. They have. Ooh, what's this? Inns. Innes. Inns Cameron. Scottish centre forward. There we are. 6 foot 2 inches. 24 years old. I'm sure we're going to be cheering him on. And what else we got? Recom Harper. We've got Tom. Oh, I'm not even going to try that last name. That's a mouthful. But he's English and he's 32. Anyway, we will be keeping an eye on Barrow, just like last season. We'll keep a track of the scores and see if Random Fandom following them are a blessing or a curse. Um,
What's your
we'll
what's
go.
your record? What's the record like so far? Or watching teams?
Oh, that's a very good. I should know that. I have actually got that somewhere. Right, my Random Fandom log. Here we go. From season one. Oh. We followed 13 teams. Okay. Drew one, lost three, won nine.
Wow.
Yeah,
Okay.
I know. I mean, I'm just basically saying Random Fandom is an absolute blessing. But actually, Barrow will be the first ever League Two club that we followed on here. I've had five Premier League teams. No, sorry, six Premier League teams. We've had a Championship team, two League One teams, a National League team, a National League North team, and then obviously me and you did England for the international qualifiers, and England won that one. And then had Renato, I think it was, for a Peruvian team. So that's the spread at the moment. 13 wins in season one. So, sorry, 13 games, 1-9. So we've got our work cut out for us here. Not that we can really do anything about it, but so you're
Fantastic.
going to get.
Will you be watching that game then?
Will I be watching Barnet?
No, Barrow.
Oh,
Barrow.
so Barrow. Sorry, God, look at that. I'm already messing it up. I'm gonna say it's gonna be a struggle. I would imagine that the UST. Why'd you say that US TV doesn't cover it? I know that CBS Sports Network is like covering all, and Amazon Prime are covering all random leagues. Oh no, Chesterfield Bristol Rovers is on CBS. That's the one they've picked. For some reason, they haven't picked the Mighty Barrow. So we can watch Chesterfield Bristol Rovers on Saturday morning if you're interested, but we can't watch Barrow. So
All
we'll just
right.
have to
Well,
keep an eye on. We'll have to keep an eye on it in the app.
sounds good. Sounds good.
So before we wrap up this one, then to kick the season off, I'm gonna ask you for a little prediction though. What do you think Liverpool are going to do tomorrow?
Bournemouth. Won 3-0 there last time.
Are you at home or away? Actually, that's a good point. I don't even.
Sorry.
Is it home or away for you boys?
That is a great question.
I just know
It's
what
at
the
home.
first fixture is, but
We're at Anfield. Yeah.
oh, there we
Yeah.
are.
I'm going to go. Ekatike is going to score, and Salah's going to score. It's going to be 2-0.
2-0,
2-0.
and you've picked the score as well.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. And then I was just looking down the fixture list. We got not a big set of games really on opening weekend. There's us away at United. I think is the pick of, if you like, the I hate saying the big draws because Man United aren't doing as well recently, but they could easily smash us on Sunday. But we've got Villa Newcastle looks like a decent kind of matchup. Tottenham against Burnley is going to be an interesting one just to see how Spurs bounce back from. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to say it, being Spursy midweek. I
They were,
was
they were very Spursy, weren't they?
I was writing the whole European Super Cup thing off to my brother-in-law, saying, "Well, it's a preseason friendly, basically, isn't it? Because they didn't play extra time. If you go straight to if you're going to go, if a format goes straight to penalties, it's basically a preseason friendly in my book." And
Mm.
then when they were 2-0 up with 5 minutes left, I was like piling in, going, "Yeah, yeah, definitely a preseason friendly. This isn't even a real cup. It doesn't matter." And then 5 minutes later, when it was 2-2, I was kind of going back, "This is the greatest tournament in the world. I can't believe you've choked it."
Dear, dear. Well, their fans are used to it, so they'll probably take it in their stride, I would imagine.
Funniest thing was them being kind of 2-0 up twice and letting go of it both times because Paris missed their first penalty, so they choked a 2-0 lead twice. But yes, I am being smug because I've had so much barrage of choking allegations over the last few years of us choking in the league that it just felt nice to be able to send it back because we are that childish when we talk about football.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Well, I don't know what my afternoon looks like tomorrow. I might have a little sneaky come visit you down the bar. Collinsville's just up the road, so
Collinsville, Connecticut. Yeah, come down. Come join us. Try and change your shirt before then.
I won't wear my 1989 Arsenal kit. It might bring back too many bad memories of that night at Anfield. Sorry, didn't mean to mention that.
Can I have a prediction for tomorrow then? The Liverpool game?
Um, yeah, I think Bournemouth are going to struggle to repeat what they did last year. Like last year, I would have said Bournemouth was one of those banana skin games. Didn't they? I end up almost getting into European positions. They were kind of seventh,
Mm,
eighth, something like that, maybe. And Samana was kind of burning it up down the wing, and they were losing games like what was the Everton one? They were 2-0 down, I think, almost going into stoppage time against Everton, and they beat them 3-2. They were a resilient team last year, but no, I think 2-0's you're being a bit kind. I think you could easily be 3 or 4, to be honest.
um,
Um, I know you got new players bedding in and all that kind of stuff, but champions at home want to put down a marker. I don't see Bournemouth upsetting that one. I think you've got stronger tests ahead because you've got us. I think as your third game.
yeah.
Pretty sure that's right. I don't think I've made that up. Um,
No, you're the third. We've got Newcastle.
that's right. I was going to say you got a bit. You got Bournemouth at home,
Mm,
Newcastle away. Then you've got us. Then you've got Burnley away, which is probably nothing. But you've got like the Merseyside derby straight away as well. You've
yeah.
got Palace away, Chelsea away, and Manchester United at home. It's like by the time we get to October, you've if you're at the top, then you'll have done well because you've got a tricky run of fixtures there.
If we're at the top, then we'll win the league.
Big claims. Look at that.
I
Episode
said
one of
it.
season two, and we're getting big claims.
My worry is, are we going to gel? But if we've gelled and top of the league by then, I don't see us getting stopped. So
Well,
that's my
you
prediction.
you can have that, and you can have that, and you can enjoy tomorrow. But once you got tomorrow out the way, you are taking that Liverpool shirt off, putting it in a drawer, and you are Barrow fan, and that's what I want you to remember. That's it. Barrow first and foremost. We got to
What's
get in there. We got to
what's
pick a favourite player.
what's Barrow's nickname?
Oh, don't. Why do you have to like just throw random things on me and just
Well, if
Barrow's nickname the
I'm going to be,
Bluebirds. The Bluebirds, apparently.
if I'm going to be a true fan, up the Bluebirds.
Isn't that
Yeah.
Cardiff City's
It
nickname as well?
sounds like Cardiff. Yeah, they are the
Let me just
Bluebirds.
double check. There is a wiki, the
I lived
knowledge
in
bank that
Cardiff.
is Wikipedia. Yeah, Bluebirds.
I lived in Cardiff for a year. I know them.
I
Yeah.
lived I lived there for a while longer than that as well. Yeah, I've been along to the Cardiff City Stadium, much to my Swansea relatives. But yeah, they are the Bluebirds. Founded in 1901, 124 years ago, they play at Holker Street, which has a capacity of 6,500. And
Wow.
yeah, they are mainly white kit with a bit of blue thrown in there, green away kit. So that is who we're going to be getting all in amongst and reporting back in a couple of weeks is how they did. So, any closing thoughts, John, as you're making your debut here as a Random Fandom co-host?
Well, I committed to my predictions, but we didn't get your top four.
Oh, you're right. Look, you're keeping me honest there. Yeah, I'm the same as you. Same top four. I will say they're going to finish clear of fifth and sixth as well. Fifth and sixth could well, and seventh could well be. United are going to bounce back. Even Spurs could bounce back. Newcastle, Villa. I think they're all going to be scrapping over that fifth, sixth, seventh, eighth. But I think they're going to be quite far away from the top four. I think the top four in reverse order is going to be City because Rodra's out till after the international break.
Thank God.
Chelsea might have more hope than expectation that the wheels fall off and they don't gel. Liverpool because they can't defend a title, leading to the mighty Gunners to repeat the two patterns that have happened. Like this is me clutching at straws big time. Last two league titles we've won, we finished the bridesmaid 3 seasons in a row running up to it, and then we've gone and won the title. So
That's right,
it's
you
just
can do.
basically written in the stars. Nothing you can do about it.
Well,
You'll find out from me over the course of the season that I am a ridiculously optimistic Arsenal fan that only believes the title is done when it's mathematically impossible, and even then hopes that there could be some sort of repeat of. I think it was 91 when we won the league, but we had a brawl with Manchester United and we got deducted some points, and so did they. So there's a precedent there that teams can fight and lose points. So even if we fall too far behind, there could be a massive fight amongst like Liverpool and City, and then they get loads of points deducted. All those 115 charges come knocking on the door. Who knows?
yeah, oh my gosh. Yeah, that's never going to happen, is it?
Anyway, I think that's enough for this. We're charging on towards the mighty Barrow. Everyone join the fantasy team. Good luck in that. Good luck to me to beat John so I can at least just be ahead after week one. And then probably the only way is down for me. But yeah, welcome aboard, John. And let's do this again when we have some Barrow results on board.
Sounds good. Up the Bluebirds.
Yes.